than a dozen dedicated care workers who have chosen to isolate from their own families and spend the next 4 weeks sleeping in tents in the grounds of the care home where they work.
Well, they're the staff at Pilgrim Wood Residential Home in Surrey, which looks after elderly and dementia patients. They say they want to do whatever it takes to keep their residents safe. And we're joined by care home manager Sharon Mitchell, chef Tom Neeser and carer Susie Brown, along with 11 other members of the staff. Good morning to all of you.
Morning.
I got to say, you know, we talk a lot about the scandal of what's been happening in care homes and the NHS and so on, but you guys have been doing a Herculean job, as have all care workers, and the sacrifices that you're making now, living in tents in the way that you are so that you can continue to care for the most elderly, vulnerable people is absolutely extraordinary. Let me ask you, first of all, how difficult has this crisis been for all of you working in care homes?
It has been very, very difficult. You know, the fact of isolating, making sure that when we're at home, that we're protecting ourselves, because it's not just only us as staff, it's where our families have been working, where we've been going out and about, and then ensuring that when we come in here that we're properly protected to protect the residents.
Sharon, a number of care homes have tragically lost residents to coronavirus. But you are lucky, aren't you, at your particular care home, because there have been no cases of the virus. And presumably, the reason that you're camping now in the gardens is because you just don't want to risk introducing it from the outside.
Yeah, I worked very early on with our owner, Keshal Lakhani, to say that we need to start planning now, ready for this, because, you know, we stopped agency back in the end of February, beginning of March. So the guys worked some extra shifts just so that we were eliminating, and we've done step-by-step processes down. And then when we heard local care homes in the area were being affected, this is what made us come to this decision and do a lockdown.
I mean, without getting into individuals here, but what is the average salary of somebody working in a care home? Because the sacrifices you're making, you know, I know that one of my neighbour's sons is living in a care home now so that he can take, he's a young guy, taking care of people there. What do you guys earn?
I mean, you know, sort of, I mean, they're up from £9.50 an hour, you know, sort of 19,000 a year.
I mean, listen, I just think what you're doing for that kind of money is the sacrifice you're making, the risks you're taking for our loved ones is what it boils down to. And the fact you've been able to control it in your care home is fantastic. But you will be very aware, I'm sure, of how bad the situation has been in so many other care homes. How big a problem do you think it was? We discussed this earlier, that many people were sent back from hospitals without being tested with COVID-19 into care homes, from what you've been hearing.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I know a number of homes have been suffering left, right and centre around this area. And also, yes, we have had a call from the hospital to see if we can take someone that was only post 7 days after corona. But I couldn't do that to these guys here. You know, we're a family, and, you know, we have their relatives to think of as well, and the loved ones here. So for us, we had to say no at the time, purely because of everyone else and the risk it would impose, because we don't really know the incubation period. Is it, you know, if someone had it for 7 days, could the symptoms be a bit longer? We just don't know, and I couldn't bring that risk into our home.
And how long are you planning to camp out in the garden, all of you, until you feel that it is safe to reintegrate with your families?
So Keshal and I are sort of saying we're here for 1 month until June the 1st, and then taking advice from the local people in the local area what's going on, we will then decide whether we do another roll-in, roll-off, so we limit the amount of people coming back into the home. And obviously we'll get retested. The staff that are off at the moment will get retested before they come in.
And Sharon, given you're all camping now, who's doing the cooking? Who's doing the stove?
Oh, well done, Tom.
Well done, Tom. Listen, you're all fantastic. What a sacrifice you're making. Great to see you this morning. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Great to see you.